Hello, dear viewers, friends, and all that. Welcome to something completely different from the usual. Well, not really, as you can see from the top left where I've made my name here. Yeah, this is that new game that's apparently, all the rage. It's called Palworld, and, I was going to be doing Lethal League, but then this suddenly decided to exist, and this is more my speed, at least as far as recording content goes, so why not play this? Don't worry, I will be still doing some Lethal League. It'll just be more sporadic. Especially since I really want to get people together to actually play that, and, we need to find the time to do that. If you got any suggestions on who'd want to play, let me know. But I'm just trying to get the peeps together for it. But, yeah, that aside, yeah, I tried this out with a couple of friends yesterday, and it seemed pretty fun, so I figured, why not? And it literally is exactly what this reads. It's Ark, Pokemon, and Valheim now fused together into one. I've already made my character, so let's get on with it. By the way, if you find yourself enjoying this video... Oh, hold on, I'm gonna shut up. Alright, if you find yourself enjoying this video, go ahead, do me a solid, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that pleases the algorithm gods and spreads this video around the platform. Really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. I have some idea of what to expect early game. Not playing by myself, but, something like that. So basically, this is we're gonna take some time, we're gonna look around and, figure stuff out. Can't make anything, I can't build anything, so we need to get some materials. And you do that the same way you do in Ark and Valheim. You just kind of run around, you punch things, you look around, oh, we got our first PAL, as they are called over there. A Dinosaur. And, by the way, I'm almost positive, like, somewhere in the creative process, I can't confirm this, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if, somewhere in the creative process for this game, like, Nintendo was at least consulted. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can now fast travel to this location, so that's helpful. Well, does this guy have anything to say? Girl, I mean. Well. I need to see if my voices are turned up. I don't think they are. Actually, I think they are, so I don't think this is here. Those damned pals. Oh, wow, I'm already level 2. Yeah, it operates very much like Ark does. You've got your engram system here. It's a little different. This is what you use to capture things. You need this. This is your PC box. But yeah, you could look at this. Almost everything you see, similar to Ark in a lot of ways. Like wood structure set, although it functions a little differently. I like how it gives you 3 of them for free. Basically, it doesn't give you the entries, but it's like, oh, you've seen these 3. And that device we picked up in the opening cutscene is like a mixture of a Pokedex, plus it's also like your implant. The part that it's like Valheim is, I think the survival stuff is a little bit closer to Valheim. Just a little bit. And the building as well. It also has more of the Valheim color palette as far as like the plants and stuff are concerned. But I mean, again, this is very much it's an anime world type of thing. And yeah, you can immediately take a look at this thing, and it's just like, yeah, somewhere along the line, I'm not, again, I can't confirm this, and this isn't even something I'm 100% sure of, but I would not be at all surprised if Nintendo was at some point consulted. Okay, that right there, Palladium, we need that, or Paldium. I'm going to keep calling it Palladium because screw it. You need that to make certain things. Like, you need it to make this. Okay, but the first thing I would like to do, we're going to gather some berries here. Yeah, it's, again, very much like Ark in that regard. You go up and you punch trees like this. You can make certain things. Again, we need to make a, although, unlike Ark, you don't take damage from doing that. Oh, we need to upgrade our stats. Let's get some more health, and how about some more stamina? Oh, okay, we can't do that, because we only got the 1 level. But yeah, the Pokemon aspect I haven't talked about yet, and that's because we haven't like, looked at it yet. So, until such time as we do, we're not going to talk about that any further. You can see me punching stones actually will allow me to harvest stone very slowly. Okay, there's actually some wild pals right there. I'm going to call them Pokemon. Because in many respects that's what they are. They're definitely not, like, actual Pokemon. Like, this isn't a full-on, we just made an MMO, like, or an open-world Pokemon game. It's its own thing. It's got enough differences to it that you really can't call it the same. But a lot of inspiration has come from these survival games and Pokemon. And it's like, what if we took these things that people like, and we combined them and made this? And I gotta tell you, it works a lot better than you'd think it would. Okay, we got an area right here. This could serve as a base, but I don't think it will. I think I'd rather go down... I think what we might do is I might set up a temporary, like a temporary base for now. Like there's a couple of good areas that I can see. I'd like to get a little bit lower. Here, let's take a look at the map here. You can see there's different islands that we can go to. Although we can't go to any of them yet, we're going to have to explore. And this, by the way, is an early access. And for an early access game, there's a lot of content here. Like, I have to say, like, this is one of those situations where I know the game was made with love. And how do I know that? Because there's this much in the game at early access. There are some bugs, there are some issues, but things work. Like, stuff works. Like, the game feels playable. It feels like all the core mechanics seem to be in order. At least that's been my experience so far with it. Oh, we've got an item down there. Yeah, don't worry. Well, yeah, I think this right here is as good a spot as any. This is actually sort of, I think, similar. Oh, this is a Palsphere. This is good. You can just pick up this stuff randomly. Now, how do I use it? Well, I'd have to go up and punch this guy in the face to tell you that. And I hate fighting these, not because they're that strong. They're not. But they make the, like, saddest sounds when you hurt them, and I don't like to do that. We're going to have to, though, so better buck up. Consume, eat that. Alright. So before we do anything, let's go ahead and do some crafting here. And we'll go, then I'll go mess with that guy. Gonna go to build. We're gonna build the primitive workbench. Get it set up right here. I'm gonna grab that green thing too. You gotta hold it to build it. Once you get some pals, they can help you out with that. And I got a level from that, so let's go to stats and give myself some stamina. Because that's one thing I didn't upgrade when I was chilling with my friends was stamina, and that was a mistake. Yeah, definitely want to get that. Make the stone pickaxe. You have to press F again. By the way, press F, not E, because I kept messing with E, which is normally interact. It's not in this game. We're not going to make a bow just yet. We cannot, but what we can do is we can make some Palspheres. So we're going to set that up. So we've got 2 Palspheres, which is fine. And I'm going to make myself a wooden club. Now, I will say this is where the things diverges from Pokemon in a lot of ways. Because while, yes, you do capture these pals, you do not evolve them. You level them, but you do not evolve them as you do Pokemon. You breed them as you do with Arc creatures. And more importantly, you as the trainer, quote-unquote, can get involved in the fight. And that's really cool, in my opinion. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Now, the good news is, even though he gave me mutton, if you look at his little picture, he's not dead. Like, he's not dead. He's just dizzy. He's just KO'd. Much like in Pokemon. Well, at least in the games. Shit. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. And we got him. You cannot capture a KO'd / deaded pal, by the way. Uh-oh. Oh, he's running over to his friend. Actually, he's probably running over to try to hit me. I still have a Palsphere. Nice. Ooh. Oh! Oh. What are you looking at? Yeah, he'll just sit there, by the way. He'll eventually despawn. But yeah, you can clearly see that the guy is moving around, so it's not dead. It's just KO'd and probably not doing too hot, but it's alive. So I like that. I don't like, however, getting the and I don't like it as in I think it's a bad game. It's bad game design. That's not what I'm saying when I say I don't like it. I'm saying I personally don't like it because I don't like hurting small animals that way. Now, granted, these are small animals with superpowers that, you know, regularly go beat each other up, apparently, but... Okay, we're making myself a hatchet so I can get some more wood, among other things. Another thing that makes this different from Arc, by the way, you don't harvest corpses with these items. It just gives it to you. Your guys do gain XP from just being in your party, and like in Pokemon, there's a limit to how many you can carry on your person at any one time, and that limit is 5 rather than 6. All right, more HP for now. I think I'll just stick with those two for now. Maybe this repair kit. Now you notice that those two pals are different levels, and if you know anything about Pokemon, you know that means that the level 3 is stronger than the level 1. But that's not really relevant right now. Here, let's do some of these. Let's go to the survival guide here. Build a pal box in an open space. The surrounding area will become your base. Roger. How do I build it? All right. What's the material? Okay. I can do this. Okay, like in Pokemon, there are different types. Different types of these things. Neutral is basically your normal type, but there's fire, there's grass, there's water, there's dark, I believe. And there's dragon. I believe there's also ice, but I have yet to see fairy, poison, steel, or the like. That doesn't mean they aren't there. I have also seen electrical, like, things, so there are electrical stuff as well. Oh, look at that. I like that outfit. Okay. Where do I make this? A walk up a hill tends to end with this pal tumbling down. This causes it to become dizzy and unable to move, making it easy to capture. Oh, you can kill them. Okay. It's pummeled down to the very bottom of the food chain itself. Well, I mean, it is a sheep. Not really sure what... Yeah. So that does make me sad. You can kill them. They can die. But that one there is not dead. As you can see, his arms kind of moving around a little bit. Like, he's got the dizzy eyes, but... Yeah, that's not just the model freaking out. That's intentional. I'm positive of it. Now, maybe you can get the kill on them with certain things, but... Yeah, and we're gonna worry about the cats and the chicken later. Right now, I want to figure out how to make the box. Oh, they do have cool... Okay, so there's various skills that are like their abilities and things from Pokemon as well that these things have. We'll go over more of that in a second. Right now, I'm desperately trying to figure out where the hell... Okay, here we go. We're at build. Let's go to PAL box. Insufficient materials. We need 6 more wood and 3 stone. Easy enough. So B brings up the build menu. We're going to take this, and we're going to try and stay somewhat organized. We're kind of going to make this the crafting area. And much like an Ark, even though I am putting in the work here, this thing is just sort of spawning into existence. So yeah, very Pokemon-esque, but again, there's enough differences to it that it's like, it's not a direct rip-off, I would say. It's very close, though. Very close in a lot of ways, and that's a good and a bad thing. But for me, I think it's just fine. It's good fun. Like, we were having fun playing it yesterday. I've been noticing a lot of people having fun playing it. And yeah, and I wanted to try it, and I figured if I'm going to try it solo, I might as well record it, right? And, okay, so base upgrade, I can do that. But before we do that, we're going to go into the PAL box management menu. Just like your PC from Pokemon, you can store creatures in here. Let's see, what skills? Ooh, Mine Foreman, that's good. Put you there. Now, if I capture 5 of these, I gain XP, but... So Mine Foreman means that when I get a mine, he'll kind of like... Or it'll... She'll kind of look after it, but... Right now, she's just kind of going to wander aimlessly for a little bit. Infrastructure, we can't build the pal bed because we need more wood. Very well. A visitor is heading towards the base? What? I don't like that. Your sleeping area should always be dry. Now, that's not a mechanic of the game, by the way. That's just, Yeah, see, he's going to come help me out. Or she is. And we can build it much faster together. And this is the pal bed. This is what she needs so that when she's in part of the base thing, she'll be like... Food. Okay, I need to make a campfire. Again, I'm out of wood. Okay, again, this is where, like, wood is just going to be the bane of my existence, at least for the the early game that we're dealing with here. To help out with that, we're going to need to get some more of these guys. Now, how do I assign you a task? Now, both of those are level 1, so I might as well just KO them, I suppose, but at the same time, I don't want to. Because, again, as mentioned, they can have actually some decent abilities, so it's good that even when they're not... Oh, what? Oh, it fended it off, huh? Yeah, sometimes that can happen where they'll just outright fend it off, but you see the capture rate going up. Again, just like Pokemon, or at least very similar to it, where it'll shake 3 times before it gets caught. Okay, not much to do there. And, by the way, unlike in Pokemon, where you don't necessarily, unless for or even in Arc, where for breeding purposes you would want to capture multiples of the same type, here you want to do it for another reason, and that you get XP for doing it. Like, it's giving me more to capture more land balls, and it's basically allowing me to capture them for, yeah, it's not slave labor, but it's slave labor. And this is me, as per usual. It's the start of the game, of a survival game, so what do? We're going to go try and do a stockpile some resources. We got a wandering merchant here. What are you doing in my base? Got items in stock. What you got? I've got no money to afford anything. Yeah, I have no gold, so... Okay, see, this is what I meant. Here's some electrical organs. Yeah, from Electric Pals. Stores electricity, but requires caution when used. Venom glands, so there's poison one. So there is poison type, confirmed. Milk. Oh, here's some recipes for stuff you can create. Ooh, excuse me. Sadly, kid, you got nothing I want right now. Okay, do you have anything? Okay, Botanical Gardener and Blood of the Dragon. Put you in there. You can stay here. We're going to do base upgrade. Okay, I have to build a wooden chest. Roger. Now, this also kind of works like S+, where you can pull resources from nearby stuff in order to use it for crafting in your various crafting tables and whatnot. So, very handy. Okay, we need more wood. We need to... Seriously, that's our limiting factor here. Okay, we're gonna go... I'm gonna go try and get myself one of those cats. Because they can actually be pretty good at some stuff, too. Am I right near the edge of a cliff? Boom! We got one of the cats, so they can be pretty good. We got another cat coming in. Not very happy with me. Brittle and coward. Oh, wonderful. By the way, you see that blue line over there? That's sort of indicating where my base is at. Okay, what did we unlock? We unlocked the fire bow, fire arrows, which I want. Stone spear might be good. Definitely we want the ranch. And that's about all I really need right now. What the hell's going on over there? Oh, it's actually, yeah, it's harvesting stone. That's cool. And once there's a box to put it in, it'll go do that. So that's why it wasn't really doing anything. Okay. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just checking the time, and we are kind of getting on to, I would say, a good enough stopping point here. We're getting established. We've got a box. We need to make some more stuff, but, I mean, we're doing all right otherwise. That's not my land ball. Or, no, that is my land ball. What am I talking about? That, this away. Alright. Okay. So before we end it off, though, I would like to build myself a bed. Here, actually, before we do that, we're going to base upgrade. Base upgrade and build a bed, and then we'll call it an episode. Okay, now my base is level 2, which increases the max number of pals that can work at my base from 1 to 2. Okay, and that basically, now that's going to put him to work, so he's going to start, like, harvesting stone, which is great. We need them to do that. I'm going to go get some wood so I can build more beds. You can see them, they're hard at work. They're actually kind of working together, which I think is really cool. I don't know where they got those hammers from, but they can also use guns, so... I don't know what to tell you on that one. So I have this item that I can now build, although I need to build it on foundation with a roof, so... So I now have the materials to build it, but, so let's go over here to, foundations. We got wooden wall. I think, well, what I need to do, we're going to be a little cheeky about this. So I need to do that. Actually, am I allowed to pick these up? No. Okay. What? Huh? Okay, I guess we're doing this one for now. Like I said, gonna be a bit cheeky about it. Alright, we need to get a bit more wood. Can do. I just want to build myself a bed so I can actually, like... But yeah, this is, you know, the very early game of this, and I gotta tell you, so far it's pretty damn fun. I like that I, as the person, get to take an active role in what's, like, engaging these creatures when I'm trying to fight them. which is very useful. Now, you can't let your guys do it. Like, they will absolutely do it for you as well. No problem at all. Yeah, see that? Each one that gets in on it increases the amount of, or decreases the amount of time, I should say. Yep, there you go. And they get, I think they get levels from doing that too. And I can now upgrade again. Okay, so what we need is to build. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Actually, I wasn't going to, but I'm like, you know what? We might as well, right? We're here. Let's take care of business. Okay, probably not advised to put your campfire on the thing, so we're gonna put it right here. So they're adorable. They really are. You can get fire pals to help you do this. Like they'll help you cook things. That's which I think is just hilarious. It's great. Okay, we need to harvest a bit more wood, and then we'll build the feeding station for these guys, and that's going to allow them to start eating as well, which is going to save me a little bit of grief once I've put some food in it. Right now, they're just kind of wandering around looking for something to do. Oh. Okay, that one might get out. Nope. Got him. Yeah, Katiba's taking a break. Yeah, see, when you aggro things in your base, or other pals, your pals that are there will aggro onto them. But when they're not, like, look, actually, I need to show something here, because I can do this. Yeah. See, this pal right here will help out around the base, but it will also primarily follow me around. And if I press E again, I bring it back into its ball. It's Palsphere. Oh, I just wasted that. That was terrible. Yeah, Q. Do not press Q lightly if you have Palspheres in your inventory. You will throw them, they will go away. Okay. Okay, we need some more wood for that. Yeah, once everything's kind of set up and we're ready to get going, I think we'll call this an episode. But yeah, there's a lot more to this game that we can talk about and go over. But that's the basics. I like that stamina's a little bit more punishing, where you have to wait for if the bar drops to 0, you have to wait for it to refill completely. Okay, Chikipi are the little chicken guys that we've been getting, so... Okay, I need to make one more bed, I believe. But okay, what have you... What's your thing? You have... Okay, you have Botanical Barrier, and what's this one got? Pyromaniac! Okay. Alright, and now we've got one of each of these guys kind of doing their thing around the base. But I need to make... Before we call it, I'm going to make one more bed. One more little pal bed. But yeah, I like that they help you. I like that, and they make crafting a lot faster, and it's like they're out. You can go out on your adventure and let them just do what they do. And I will upgrade once more, and then we'll call it. Base level 4, so now we can put more pals out wandering around. But we're not going to worry about that today. I think we're going to call it here. One very simple, nice, humble beginnings little game to start with. Once again, if you enjoyed it, do me a solid, hit the... Oh, my. Man's having a... You good, boss? Here, let me help you with that. Or not. Okay, I don't want to hit him on accident, because yes, you can hurt the NPCs. But yeah, if you find yourself enjoying this video, again, do me a solid, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all those things that please the algorithm gods. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss when a new video comes out. Anyway, this has been TBT. I'm signing out, and I will catch you lovely people on the next episode of Palworld. Yeah, that name is, in my opinion. It's kind of mid, but it works. Alright, see ya.